to the Willamette River. Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon. Reese Davis joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
The Bears will kick it away first. And he's going to run it back. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the first swing of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways this guy is very dangerous.
They'll run it from the gun. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense.
Options inside zone is selected.
To the ground with the back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
They'll go right back to it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. And they'll knock him down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going for 6. What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 6
crowd
categories.
Going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On second down, he'll fire. Unleashes it on the run. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hogs on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Power football with the run. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
There are 8 categories. You have 15
Here we go with the run on 4th down. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
There are 14 categories.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their games.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're bringing heat, looking to scramble. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Forced out of the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Now he's going to break the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He makes the connection. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down.
A really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
The aerial assault continues. Got his man. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Baylor!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up for the PAT.
Categories.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Play call,
and for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over UNLV. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Slant out trails is selected.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Still on his feet at the 40. He's off to the races. Inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Oregon! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And they're able to make the tackle. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Player, Scott, say Techie Tink, just stand, Dave, Coach Sig, player, there are Power I, Con, Nesh, there are 14 categories.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Corner is selected.
To the air, it's Proctor. Now sliding to his left. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Makes the catch. It's Morton. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Double post is selected.
And he intercepts it. Got some room to run. The 40, the 30, at the 20. Touchdown Bears! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Play call, coach suggestions.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this up.
Running toward the tape. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
42 options. Old fireman is selected.
Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wall. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry up. Going up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need to run it, I'll run it. You need to throw it, I can do that.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
With the catch, it's Wall.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space there in zone covers. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Third down play from the gun. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Entering pass.
On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Ducks in the hurry up.
Slant out trails is selected.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Entering play.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. He can be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And the throw out to the sideline.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hand, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. How about keeping it on the ground on 3rd and long? He gets 9 on the play, and that brings up a 4th and 3.
12 options. Punt to is selected.
They'll try it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st down here for the offense.
Old fireman is selected.
He'll start this drive firing. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by just 1 over Central Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Buying some time. He's going to fire to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Dropping back, it's Proctor. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
right.
Coaching. Pause. Injury. Depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart. WR. Slot 2. Entering paused screen.
25, no attempt at a return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now, defense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge, he's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the 3B.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Slant out trails is selected.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Proctor. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. And that time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap. They've been making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Wall. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bears with the 1st and 10.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Give cushion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. It's 4th down and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good.
Entering play call.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Post.
Wants to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see the top plays. Not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. Give to the running back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Old Fireman is
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Old Fireman is selected.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he makes the catch. On the move at the 30. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Bears have their offense in high gear. Looking to go up top on first down. A strike downfield.
And
this junior loves to show off that big arm. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Wall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. That pass is incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Past the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. He's out of bounds at the 5, and what a job to set up his offense. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point.
63, Baylor.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Wants to return it.
Entering inside handoff. There are 7 categories.
Offense bringing in the big boys. Heavy personnel.
HB Blast is selected.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep their advantage management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Leaves it with the running back. Bulls his way forward. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh. They're hurting this defense.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back. I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He's brought down, but there's...
And coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart is entering. Depth chart screen. AHP. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 4. Slot 1. Entering. Resume.
The field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Entering play call inside zone. There are
The
10
offense lining up
categories.
for a first
You have
down
19
play.
options. HB Sting is selected.
Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior
Entering play
leader.
call inside
This is
zone.
so
There are
nice to
10
know you can start
categories.
off
You
on
have
first
19
down with
options.
positive
HB
yards.
Sting
Positive
is
yards,
selected.
hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Can't get him to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a
Entering
decent
play
game before the
call.
defense gets him
Concept.
down.
There are 8 play. Quick pass. There are 6
From the
categories.
36,
You have
a
6
third down, and you wonder if
Slant
they're
out
willing to
trails is
take
selected.
2 plays to get the first. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Inside the 25. Touchdown Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Entering play
Points,
call.
points,
Special
and more
teams.
points.
You
This
have 5
offense has
options.
had
If
their
alpha
way.
is
They just
selected.
keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year.
Entering
Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught near the sideline, it's Wolf. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Morton. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seems like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. With jet sweep pass. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Catch in the middle. It's McLeod. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Slant out trails is selected.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. We got the hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast
Entering
team, I'm Reese
cosmetics.
Davis. This has
Return to
been
HUD.
another
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Yes. Entering home load accept invite. Entering selected football heads Dynasty online save thumbs legit Ohio State. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hubs. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen. Recruiting, scouting 100%. Enter, yes.